Hi traders, and welcome to the PL Capital Commodity Report. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, just after 3 p.m. Central Time. In this video I'm going to look at natural gas, oil, copper, gold, and silver. So let's start. Alright, it's the 1 hour chart of natural gas futures contract. And I still believe that this move down from the high was a leading diagonal. It had a 3-wave correction here. And I believe that's deep enough to be all the correction. Now, it is kind of quick. That's the only concern that I have. It was pretty quick of a correction, but it was deep enough. So all we have so far now is 1, 2, and 3 waves down. So it's possible that this 3-wave move that was A and this 3-wave move down was B, and then they'll have one more wave up, break this 2828 for C, and then resume down. So that's still a possibility. The other possibility is that, let me clean this up, that this is all the correction, this 3-wave up to here, and now you got 1, 2, and then this is 1, and it'll be like one of the 3rd wave, and you'll be getting a bigger correction. That'll be 2, and then you'll come down for a 3, 4, and a 5, and that'll be the 3rd wave. So then it'll be 1, 2, 3, correct for 4, and then still go down for 5. So I believe tomorrow we'll have the answer. One of these two levels should get taken out, and then we can figure out what the count is. But I still believe that 2616, even if natural gas is going to go up, they need to come and break that low before they come back up to take out the high. So even if I'm wrong, and this is just going to be a correction, I still think 2616 has to get taken out. But we should know tomorrow. And I'm still favoring that we take out the low, because just when I look, from a real, very basic, fundamental point of view, here's that chart that I've shown before, the storage, 5-year average storage. Even with a bullish inventory number that we've had 2 out of the last 3 weeks, the gap is actually slightly, very slightly widening. So even with two bullish storage reports, this gap's not closing at all, and it's actually widening. So I don't see how the next bull run could start with storage being this far above. Not unless the market makers know of something that is coming down the road that I don't see. I just don't see how you can be that far above, and now price is gonna start to take off. You go back to 22, and storage was underneath the entire year. And then so that's how the price could reach $10. But with it being this high, I can't see that we're ready yet. Now, the one good thing that natural gas has going for it is the rig counts. So ever since April, they've been decreasing. There's been a couple of weeks where they didn't decrease, but it's been either flat or decrease. You had that big draw of 16 rigs in May, and then slowly still decreasing every week. And last week was a nice one, 6 less rigs. So that is the one good thing for that natural gas is going, that they're definitely trying hard to reduce that supply. But I don't see how this can shrink. I mean, I know there's hot weather in the southern states of the U.S., but not until we can get closer to that 5-year average. It's the fundamentals for me don't match up. So that's why I think natural gas still has more down to go. So we'll see. We'll be able to figure out tomorrow. Have a better handle on what this wave count is. All right, so that's natural gas. Oil. All right, so oil, it's still a mess for me. Last week I said that, not until one of these two levels gets taken out, I can't make a call. But they're still pushing up, and with the news from OPEC, that's going to drive the price up higher. So I don't think that this is going to be a a diagonal, because it should have been down to here, correct, and then break. For it to come up that high, I don't know. This is not looking like a diagonal. It's still possible. I mean, nothing's invalidated, not until they break 72.72. But I don't know that I've ever seen a diagonal look like this. So I got to think that they're going to be taking out this 72.72, which means then I see this as just going to be a big WXY. This three wave that I thought was the start of the diagonal, that'll be X, and now they're going to come up in three ways to take out 75.06 for the Z wave before they finally come down to take out this low one more time. So that's I'm not a buyer or seller of oil, and I'd only be selling from above here. It just this is really hard to trade now. That the pattern just doesn't, nothing's looking really good. It's really hard to make sense of this. So I'm out of oil, and now last week I was still leaning towards down, but it I don't know. It's not looking like they're gonna go down. All right, copper. Yeah, so copper pushed off from that low, and like I said last week, I don't think that this three wave move down is all the correction. It was just really really short. I'm not short, but really fast, and I think that's just going to be the A wave. And so far, we do just have three waves up. I see three waves, so that could be B, and now they're going to come down for C. But I almost feel like this B wave isn't even done. Like this three wave, that could be A, because so far we just have three waves here, and I think that's going to be B. And then they really exploded today up. Now they're correcting. I think they'll still come up one more time and either be like a WXY, or this will be like a five wave move, and you have your ABC. But I still think that they're going to come down one more time. But when they do break this 368 level, that anywhere down below there, that's where you want to start to look for buys, because then copper's I believe, gonna come up and take out this 396 level. So I think copper is just going to be I think it's going to go up and break this high. I don't know that I'd necessarily be buying right here, because I still believe that there's one more down. So you have to be cautious buying, actually selling too. I don't know if I'd be a seller here. Not even up here, I don't think. I'd only be looking for buys now. All right, gold. All right, so gold. So I see this as an impulse down to here. And so far, it looks like this is just like a leading diagonal up to here. So I'm expecting a correction come down. And so far, we do have three ways, but just like copper, like that three wave move, that's too quick. So I think gold is just going to be, like this will be like the A wave, and then they'll come up for a B wave and then back down, and that'll be your ABC for the B wave, and then you're going to go back up. But I still think there's then going to be one more down, break that 1892 level before gold really shoots up. So I'm expecting kind of corrective choppiness here, but down here 1892, once that break, that's where I'll be looking to buy gold. Silver. All right, so silver gave the bounce. And silver now, like I said in my last video, it does have a big enough and a deep enough and a time consuming correction here. So 1, 2, 3. That could be your ABC correction, and silver's in a position to go up. Or, that could just be the A wave. They're making a B, and then they'll still come down for a C wave. But I'm not sure that they'll do that. So what I'm looking for is, it looks like they could be making a leading diagonal. You got three-way ABC, so I think that's 1. This ABC, that's 2. Then here's 3 waves that they completed today. So that could be 3, and I think they'll come down for 4, and then I want to see if they go up in 3 waves, break that high that they set today. Then that'll be 5, and that for me will confirm that this is a leading diagonal. And then I want to see the correction. Is it just a shallow little correction, one more up, and then they sell off? So I think that correction will be really vital for silver. Because the deeper that this correction comes, then I feel like silver is going to be primed to really explode up. So, well, let's first make sure that this is going to be a leading diagonal. And if they do come up in 3 waves for a 5th wave, watch the correction. The deeper the correction, the better, I believe. And then you're going to get an explosion up and out of here. And I think silver then will be targeting its high. But first, let's make sure that we got a leading diagonal going on here. All right, that's what I see in those commodities. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps. Thanks for your likes and comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.